Hello, and good morning. Hope your day is going well. And happy Friday, start of a weekend. Hopefully a 3-day weekend. I don't know if you're going to get Monday off or not, but thankfully for my work we do. I wanted to talk this morning a little bit about food. Specifically diet and what I did and what I used to do. And Eva, good girl. So I mentioned previously in my video of discussing how I got to where I was, I mentioned fast food. Fast food is a trap. And it is a seriously easy and dangerous trap to fall into. Except now it's even worse. Because now you have food delivery services that mean you can get anything virtually delivered to you. You know, if you live in a big city, they're going to have restaurants of every type, and there's going to be a delivery service that you could pay that will go and pick it up and bring it to you. That's really bad in the situation of trying to lose weight and trying to manage calories. I don't know that there's a great way to manage that and still partake of it. Like, I don't know, maybe that's a me problem, but I feel like people who get to the weight that I got to, or people who are at, you know, a morbidly obese level, are probably going to have similar problems to what I have in regards to self-control and restraint, specifically around food, portion sizes, stuff like that. Yeah, fast food, it's really bad. And I eat way too much of it, like daily, so don't do that. But what I do instead now, I cook a lot for myself. There's the occasional times when I'll do like the warm it up style of meals. Like you can get the like, I don't know, frozen lasagna. There you go, right? Take it out of the freezer, you throw it into the oven, and you know, hour later or whatever it is, boom, you've got lasagna, right? Which I know this probably isn't the greatest, but I love I'm pretty sure it's Stouffer's, but it's the vegetable lasagna. So good, so good. I know it's all full of super tasty stuff that's bad for you, which is why it tastes so good. And I have huge portion control issues when it comes to lasagna. I can eat an entire tray of that veggie lasagna in a day, 2 days. Like, oh, it's addicting. It's really good. But anyways, that aside, portion control is an issue for me. Sure, it's an issue for you. One of the things that I am doing now that helps with my portion control is I will drink more water, especially as I'm eating. And it may seem weird, but put your fork down in between bites. That's an old school saying or a piece of advice. I don't know where it comes from. I didn't make it up. It was old when I heard about it. But yeah, put your fork down, take a bite, chew it, swallow it, pick your fork back up, then take another, right? Like, that way you don't have food waiting on your fork. Just, oh, there's room in my mouth. Let me eat. Anyways, again, making some assumptions. If you're like me, that's a potential problem. So, setting the fork down, drinking sips of water. Like, I'll take a bite, chew it, swallow it, and then take a little sip of water, and pick up my fork, and then keep eating. And I don't always remember to do that, but again, It's not a matter of being perfect. It's a matter of being better. And I'm better at that than I once was. So I'm all right. I'm not perfect yet. I doubt I'll ever be perfect, but I'm getting better at a lot of different things. And together that's meaning I'm noticing improvements in my life, and my life's getting better as a result, and I'm feeling better as a result. It's awesome. So that's part of how I handle portion control, because obviously there's a limited amount of space, but you'll feel full faster if you take time to fully let it settle in your stomach. But the Eva, here. But the other thing outside of portion control is what it is you're actually eating. So talking about the fast food thing, now I cook for myself, and I cook a high protein diet. I eat a lot of meat, chicken, steak, pork, not as much on the pork. I usually stick to either beef or chicken, but protein, a lot of protein, a lot of meat, a lot of beans too, a lot of Spam. I eat Spam and rice a lot with veggies. Like I'll open a can of green beans and fry up the Spam with green beans, a little bit of olive oil, some salt, pepper, and some rosemary, garlic, maybe, like just give us a little bit more flavor. And I try to go light on the oil, and I try to go easy on butter when I use butter nowadays. I've been trying to replace butter with olive oil where it works, where it makes sense, in my cooking and in recipes. But I cook for myself, and it tastes better that way, but also it's healthier for you that way. And I've noticed it has improved my relationship with food to be more involved with preparing my food. It's made me more mindful, and I consider that aspect of things more than I used to. So highly recommend, not just so that you can control the fuel that you're burning and you're putting in, but also so that way you can improve your relationship with the food that you're eating, because maybe that's a big part of the potential causes of the issue that you're experiencing, right? The issue being, if you were like me and you're super, super overweight and you were trying to get out of it and you want to fix that, what do, right? This speaks a little bit to not only what do I do as a response to try and get out of that and fix that for myself, but also how I got there and some of the pitfalls along the way. Fast food's a big one. Getting tired at the end of the night. You work all day, you're tired, you're driving home, you see a fast food joint and you go, oh man, that would be so much easier. 15-20 minutes in a drive-through, and then I don't have to cook when I get home, and I don't have to do dishes. That was my thought every day. Maybe it's meal prep. Maybe it's finding really quick and easy recipes, like having a defrosted chicken breast. In 5 minutes you can make it edible and tasty, right? Quick frying pan. Heck, if you wanted to make it even faster, you can thinly slice the chicken and make it like almost chicken strips style, and then you can fry it up really quickly with some veggies. Open up a can of green beans, open up a can of corn, throw it into your frying pan right as the chicken is about 50% done. So you just put the chicken in, you finish with one side, as soon as you flip it to the other side, throw in your veggies. You add a little bit of olive oil, add some salt and pepper. 10 minutes, you're done. On a plate, boom, there you go. That's something that I do. It's a really easy meal. It's not time consuming. It's pretty tasty. And it's a lot healthier than anything I would get at any fast food joint. So maybe that'll work for you, but that's some stuff that I try to do, and I hope that you find success in your struggles and in your journey. And I have faith in you, and I believe that you can improve and you can grow. And I hope that you find something that helps you in your growth. But if not, Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And thanks for hanging out with me. Catch you next time.